March 8th, 1979, several Rollin 60 and 8-Tray Gangster Crips. But a simple fight.
Big Zaw got this shit off the ground. My O turned to a round. I'm sliding in a beamer looking for the subs around. Hit the sub button, hit the like button to my nigga. Wanna come back to me, trying to get yourself a feature. Get yourself a feature, put you in the video. Got one blunt right here, finna blow a fucking O. That's a pound of the smoke, finna hit your fucking dough. Goddamn, finna get into this video. But nah, for real, got something new up in this bitch. War in Cali. He had to slit a wrist. I'm finna stop. I'm stopping. But look though, yeah, my nigga been busy, nigga been working, nigga been beating the road, putting shit together. But if you been sticking with me, bro, I appreciate you. Make sure you comment, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, I already know what y'all came up for, so we finna get into the video right now.
Welcome back to another episode of War in Cali.
Okay.
In this episode, I'ma detail the story of OG Pretty Boy from the Rollin 60 Crips. Pretty Boy was born Leo Victor Smith on June 8th.
OG Lil Print Thug. OG Lil Print Thug, cuz. A buster bitch.
But we in good standings.
Bitch nasty.
Just give me say what?
Nasty bitch.
Come again, say
1961 in New Orleans, Louisiana, but he would later move as a child and grow up in Los Angeles, California. Pretty Boy first settled on the east side of South Central, living on 76 in Wadsworth, which would be the same street that Crip founder Raymond Washington would live on. This would be in the 70s, and by this time, Raymond Washington's name was already ringing, and he was already known around Los Angeles as being a leader of the Crips. The Crips were a gang becoming larger than life, with Crips heads popping up all over Los Angeles by this time. Pretty Boy would gain a good relationship with Raymond Washington, was seeing him every day, and Raymond being a lot older, he would look out for Pretty Boy in different situations, like Pretty Boy firing a weapon and accidentally shooting a gun at his neighbor's window. His neighbors tried to fight him, but Raymond stopped that situation, saving Pretty Boy from his older neighbors. Raymond Washington would have a major impact on Pretty Boy. And
I ain't gonna lie. Trying to fight after a nigga just bust fire through your window is crazy. But it just goes to show how things were so different back in the day. Man, let a nigga accidentally send a straight bullet through your window today. And then you announce yourself like, yeah, my bad, bro. I ain't mean to bust your shit down. Nigga gonna come outside and hit your ass with a switch.
he would admire Raymond off several factors, like him being fearless and the respect he demanded, which Pretty Boy would later win in life. Pretty Boy would later move from the east side and move to the west side of South Central on 67 and Western, which is known as the Rollin 60 Crips turf. Pretty Boy would attend 74th Street Elementary, where he would meet several lifelong friends, who would later embark on a life of crime, becoming Rollin 60 Crip members. Some of Pretty Boy's childhood friends would include people like Shyster, Mumpy, Doe-Eye, Moncrief, Babyface, Lunatic Frank, Pieface, and Joe Rat, among others. A lot of these guys would go on to be mentioned in 8-Tray Gangster Crip member Monster Cody's book. Pretty Boy would go.
If y'all wanna know about Monster Cody, go about 4 or 5 videos down. I did a video on Monster Cody. Well, I ain't do a video. I reacted to a video on Monster Cody.
On to attend Horace Mann Middle School around 1973, where he would start being active in the gang lifestyle. He would meet other major Crip founder, Tookie Williams. He would take a lot of things he learned from the OGs and used them to become, what he would say, striving to be number one in the street.
I ain't gonna lie, OGs don't look like that no more. The day age we in now, OGs don't look like that no more. OGs either got a cane or missing 1,000,000 teeth. They far from both though.
Going to Horace Mann Middle School, Pretty Boy and several of his friends would later become friends with a lot of kids from another community on the area of the west side of South Central that also became well known, being known as the 8-Tray Gangster Crips. Pretty Boy would have a good relationship with many legendary figures from the 8-Trays, like Big Sidewinder, Hunchy, and Baycut, among others. Pretty Boy would even become close friends with legendary 8-Tray Gangster member Monster Cody's older brother. Monster Cody and Pretty Boy would even become good friends themselves. They would even commit robberies together and gangbang on people. Both communities had a lot of kids from both areas, and with their territories being so close, both sides would grow with each other. Kids from the Rollin 60's and kids from the 8-Tray Gangsters turf had a brotherly relationship. But by 1979, that brotherly relationship would take a major turn for the worse. March 8th, 1979, several Rollin 60's and 8 Gangster Crips would meet up to fight to get a dispute squashed. But a simple fight would lead to what we know as one of the most dangerous gang rivalries in LA history.
Oh, hell, like, God damn it. Hell, nah, what the fuck?
1979, several Rollin 60's and 8 Gangster Crips would meet up to fight to get a dispute squashed. But a simple fight would lead to what we know as one of the most dangerous gang rivalries in LA history. This fight led to Tyrone, a teenage member of the Rollin 60 Crips, being shot by a new recruit of the 8 Gangster Crips. Him being shot would cost Tyrone his life. And this wouldn't be the end of it. The Rollin 60's wanted revenge for Tyrone, who was OG Big Rick's little brother. Big Rick was a highly respected member of the gang. The 60's and the 8's relationship was so close until that point that the 60's didn't want war with the 8's. They just wanted to kill the new recruit. The 8's barely knew the new recruit and couldn't get the 60's the info they wanted. The Rollin 60's would take this as disrespect and felt that the 8's was not trying to give up the new recruit. And this would spark a crazy rivalry that will last to this current day that has been over 40 years of war.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If he a new nigga, how the fuck y'all? Who authorized this new nigga to go whack bro ass? And nobody authorized him. Hey, what you mean y'all ain't got no new information? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, somebody, shit. It is what it is.
Made this war so crazy when it first started was many friends were turned rivals, just off their gang affiliations, leading to people who grew up together and loved each other, going to war, trying to shoot each other, and kill each other.
September 27th, 1979, the Rollin 60's and the 8's have been mortal enemies. They've killed over 20 of my homies, and we've killed over, I'm sure, 27, 28, 9 of them.
What made the 8 and 60 war so bad? Everyone at the start of the war were friends. They even knew where most of each other lived. This made a lot of ex-friends give each other passes, but this wouldn't last long, and back and forth shootings would take over. Pretty Boy would go on to go to Crenshaw High School, but he would take his street life more serious than anything. He would gain the name Pretty Boy after mobster Pretty Boy Floyd, with Pretty Boy known for watching mob movies and also being known for using his gun. Pretty Boy, by many accounts, and even according to Mr. Cody, Pretty Boy was fiercely loyal to his hood and willing to do anything for the Rollin 60's. This meant engaging in several shootouts and shootouts in honor of his gang. He would even engage in several shootouts with one's friend turned rival, Mr. Cody, on multiple occasions, like a shootout at Jesse Owens Park, which Mr. Cody and his group would shoot at Pretty Boy and his crew. Pretty Boy wanted revenge, would go back shooting at the 8's, and they would come back and do the same. So this back and forth shooting led to a crazy situation. With his reputation, Pretty Boy name would be brought up in a lot in the streets, like the death of teenage 8 gangster member, Twinkie, who died in 1980. From Mr. Cody's book, The Autobiography of a LA Gang Member, that came out in 1993, Cody states, Pretty Boy car was seen at the scene of Twinkie's death, minutes before he died. Pretty Boy name would be ringing in the 60's by 1980, and Mr. Cody himself in his book would say Pretty Boy was involved in Twinkie's death. Monster Cody would state in his book that Pretty Boy was one of the biggest threats to the 8 Gangsters, and he was on their most wanted list. By December of 1980, Monster Cody would be ambushed and shot at the Western Surplus. The name coming up who did it would be Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy would later be picked up for shooting Monster Cody, and Monster Cody would say Pretty Boy didn't do it from his book.
It's hectic. I've been shot 7 times. I've been shot 6 times by Rollin 60's. 6 times at once.
But many would beg to differ. And this and other shooting charges would lead to Pretty Boy being sent to county jail and then later prison. Pretty Boy would receive 27 years to life, and he would serve 32 years in prison. Going to prison, Pretty Boy would see how different everything was from the streets. He went from shooting at the 8's and risking his life in a war to going to prison and hanging out with some 8's. He wouldn't be at war with his old rivals, but some new ones, being whites and Mexicans. Pretty Boy would engage in several riots and be a part of a lot in prison, especially with him being on a level 4 prison yard. But besides the negatives, Pretty Boy educated himself in prison and gained a different perspective about life, and even participated in a jail band with him being a great guitarist. Pretty Boy wouldn't be released until 2015. After being released from prison, Pretty Boy would start his free life on the right path.
Damn, that man just got released, what? 2015? That's 9 years ago. Or 17?
Working jobs like construction and fully dedicating himself to his music, which he was a great guitarist like I said before, and showed off his skills all over social media. After Pretty Boy's release, he would later do several interviews describing his life story with several platforms like Kev Mac and Street TV. After so many years, Mr. Cody and Pretty Boy both being out of prison, they would hold convos and talk about seeing each other and doing a meeting to do an interview, with them not seeing each other in over 30 years. But Mr. Cody would die on June 6, 2021, so that rekindle of their friendship never got to fully happen. Pretty Boy would be invited to Mr. Cody's funeral by his brother, and he would even speak at the funeral. Pretty Boy would continue to do several interviews and have an active presence on social media, promoting his music, and also preaching to the youth the effects of gangbanging off his experience in the streets and what it could cost you. But unfortunately, Pretty Boy would die on April 8, 2024. Many people would come out to his funeral to celebrate his life. He may have started on a path of destruction, but his life ended in a life.
Damn, that man just died this year. Rest in peace to that man, bro. Rest in peace to both of them. They just died recently, like not too long ago, bro. That shit crazy. Damn. That man there, at least he got, what, 9-10 years of freedom. But that ain't shit compared to what, 30, what he did, like 30-some years in jail. Y'all need to stay away from jail, bro. That's a whole lot of shit out here. And just think about it, bro. It's a million things in the world you can be doing. And you get sent to jail. The one place that can destroy your life. Like 100% of the time. They just don't do it. Shit, just don't do it.